So, folks, there was an emergency that had to be handled, and that's what I did. Yeah, I'm back. Like I said, I had to handle some shit, and it's been handled because that's what I do. Handle shit like a boss. All right. So go ahead, guys. Yeah, of course everything's okay. Ask your questions, please. Go ahead, ask your questions. What do you need to know? What do you want to know? I think we were talking about types of women that we like, right? Is that true? When you doing consultations again? I never stopped. I'm gonna stop at the end of this year, early next year. That's when I'm gonna stop. Still waiting on me to get back to you. What do you mean? You're still waiting on me to get back to you. How about you keep on the topic you were on before it ended? I don't even fucking know what I was talking about, man. I had a crazy emergency to handle. Arash Zapar Dibazar called me, my brother, and we had to handle something. Night you was gonna travel. I'm the dude that woke you up. Oh, man. Yes, yes, yes. You're still waiting on an answer, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're gonna reschedule. Yes, absolutely. You were talking about how to develop a powerful mindset and apply it to our craft, brother. Okay. Okay. Well, you want the truth? You want the absolute painful fucking truth? Here it is. Here it is. Okay. The truth is this. We are all, yes, we have friends. Yes, we have allies. Yes, we have this and that. Yes, we have lovers. But at the end of the day, as harsh as it is, you will be required to provide value. Does that make sense? As a woman in this world, as you are young, attractive, beautiful, the world is yours. It's your stage. Okay? The world opens up to you and everything will just be handed to you. Okay? But why is that? Because some fucker wants to get in there. Okay? Somebody wants to get in there and basically fuck you. Okay? Ideally, or oftentimes aiming to have a child with you and to procreate. Okay? But once your value begins to drop things change, okay? And some younger generation is going to come up that has your old power, okay? And that's going to be fucking painful. Believe me, that's painful to see when your power moves away. Now, as a man coming up, your life is very different. The world gives you shit a lot in your younger years. You're nobody in this world when you're young as a man, as a guy, okay? Who do they send to war? To die. Okay? Men are sent to war to die. Young men for older, powerful men. Okay? As a young man, you are disposable in this world. You have to understand this. Okay? And I'm sure you feel it every day. It's the truth. Okay? But as you keep going, as you keep growing, as you keep accumulating power, you put yourself in a different position. Okay? Now, in order to keep your alignments going, and that applies to both, okay, men and women. In order to keep your alignments going that you need in order to survive in this world, you have to keep moving. You have to provide. And how many times in your life have you been dropped by people? How many times in your life have you betrayed by people? How many fucking times in your life have you betrayed people? Okay? You betrayed people. Maybe in the beginning you were like, wow, that person is super cool. Okay? Let's say you had a girlfriend or something like that. And in the beginning you're totally into her. And then she begins to show you a side of her that you don't like, and your attraction begins to diminish, goes away, more and more and more. And at one point, you just don't really want to be with this person anymore. You see, so or I mean, you've seen this in many other cases as well. Okay, you were aligned with that person, and you saw them change, and something they did change your perception of them, and at that point, you began to drop them. Okay, so neither of us is innocent when it comes to that, and neither of us is, only a victim. We're also people that have done that, okay, because that's how we're wired, okay? So the human condition is quite brutal. The human condition is a little bit brutal. And people who argue with this are just avoiding the truth. That's, look, your most crucial moment in this life, when you're about to leave this body, you will have to face alone, all alone. Do you understand that? You have to face the moment of your own death all alone. All the distractions that you have in your life, all the fucking excitement, all this and that is just a distraction. That's what it is. It's all temporary, okay? This existence is going to end. It's just a fact, okay? Now, most people spend their entire lives running from that. From that simple truth. That we came into this world alone, and we will leave it alone. And I'm not saying that in terms of like let's pity ourselves and life is shitty. No, I love life. I enjoy life. Okay, and I hope you do too. The point is this: if you want real power, if you want to develop true strength, you have to face this truth, and you have to be okay with this truth. Okay. How are you supposed to be truly powerful if you have never faced the most fundamental condition that we have here? And I'm telling you, if you want to become powerful, if you want to develop internal power, if you want to develop what could be called a presence, you have to align yourself with truth. You have to look for truth wherever. And this is one of the most fundamental truths. And you have to unflinchingly be able to look into that truth and accept it. And then you have to deal with the facts of life. And you have to deal with the facts of reality. Okay? See, I made a statement at one point on Facebook, which was super intense for a lot of people. Everybody was like, wow, that's such a cool statement. Incredible. I don't know how many likes I got on that. Apparently it hit some nerve. I don't know. And here's what I said. I'm a sorcerer. I rely on spirits. I don't rely on people, because I don't. No matter how close the person is, they're humans. Okay, humans have different dynamics in their lives. People have different interests, and first and foremost, it's self-interest. Okay, if you think Even just for one moment, that the person that you're with is with you for you, or is the person that's with you is there forever, regardless of you continuing making the things happen that maintain, the good connection, which is mainly you providing value back and forth. They provide value, you provide value. And this is, by the way, how proper relationships are had. Any person that you deal with in your life should have some sort of value. Otherwise, why would you even deal with them? Okay, everything else is just stupid. It's a waste of your own time. So as you move through life, and as you accept this, there are a couple of things that you will have to accept. First of all, you need to understand that anyone who's in your life right now, you've experienced this before, could either turn into an enemy, or turn into, just disappear. Okay, drop you. And look, this is just the fact of life. Okay, so number one, you have to understand that you need to find power within yourself, and that power has to be not connected to anyone else. It has to be it has to be some sort of a superpower. Okay, and the superpower that I have, that I yield, that I have, that I teach even, okay, that I teach is sorcery, it's witchcraft. Okay, I don't need anything or anyone. I could give a shit. See, okay, that's not true. It's not that I don't give a shit. Of course I have a shit. My heart would fucking break. Okay, if the people that I love betrayed me, if the people that I love backstabbed me, if the people that I've given so much to, for some reason decide that they're now gonna become my enemies, my heart would fucking break. But you know what? In the end, I would be victorious, 100%. You know how I know that? Why I'm so fucking sure about that? Why I'm so fucking confident about that? Because I don't rely on people. I rely on spirits. I'm a fucking sorcerer. You see? Now, I think you can imagine that this type of mindset doesn't just develop in a person that had a perfect life. Okay? All right? I was not born with a fucking silver spoon in my mouth. I did not have an easy childhood. I did not have an easy life by any means, okay? I went through not 9 different hells. I went through fucking 99 different hells, okay? A lot of them, okay? And this is how you, like, have you ever noticed that true power only comes about through suffering, through actually being able to go through hell? So the point is this. The moment you understand that sorcery and magic gives you the ability to survive, that's the ultimate survival value. Okay, as you use that and approach it in that way and use it in that way, this is when you will develop the right mindset to thrive in this art. And not just in this art. What in this world would scare you after that? There's nothing that scares you. Okay? Nothing. Because you're even facing death every single day. And I'm speaking figuratively here. Okay, when I'm talking about these things, you got to be cautious. Okay, don't take them literal. So, yeah, so true. My pain has made me strong in life. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, yeah, we all face pain in life, and that's inevitable. It's part of the human experience, and it's necessary that we experience this here. Okay, but the point is this: what do you do with that pain? Because if you just experience the pain and tell everybody about it, that's actually weak. Okay, that's not cool. Here's what's cool. Here's what's actually powerful. It's having gone through these experiences and coming out on the other side as a stronger person. Okay, I have zero respect for people that are stuck in their old pain. Okay, that's actually weak. That's very weak. Okay, I have no respect for weakness. I respect power and nothing else. Power only respects power. If you understand this, okay, this French saying, "La puissance ne respecte que la puissance." This is when you're going to begin to grow. This is when you're going to become a strong version of yourself. Power only respects power. Okay, every single person out there that is walking through this world has gone through something or is going through something. Okay, somebody's battling cancer. Somebody's fucking been cheated on. Somebody had a relative die or whatever. Okay, so just because you experience pain, you're not special. Okay, neither am I just because I've experienced pain. Okay, and there are people that went through way worse things than I did. Okay, the question is, how do you end up after that pain? That's the question. Okay, so the powerful mindset is this: you are fucking alone in this world. Okay, it's just a fact. It's just a fact. Doesn't mean you have to hate life. No, absolutely not. I love life. I love the experiences that we have here. I love to connect with people and to share an experience. But it doesn't change anything about the fact that at the end of the day, you have to leave this planet all by yourself. Okay? You have to face your most scary moment all by yourself. You know? So explore your inner world. That's for some reason that's the most scary thing for people to do. They cannot deal with themselves, with their own mind, with their own emotions, you know? Turning inwards and exploring yourself. What do I really feel here? What is the insecurity? What is really going on inside of my mind? Where is that fucking pain coming from? What is it compensating for? So um, you know, that's really the key. So and you see that. I mean, I get comments here where people, for some reason, people respond to this very very much, you know, because it's the human experience. That's a human condition. We go through pain. Every day is a little bit of suffering, okay? And we get these temporary highs, you know, these temporary moments where everything seems okay, and then a couple minutes later, everything just crashes. But let me tell you why that is. Because you're not here to necessarily enjoy life, even though that's part of it, okay? You can make your life enjoyable, of course, and you should. But you're still gonna go through a lot of shit. Why? Because this world is set up to make you grow. So as you embrace that, understand that. Look, a lot of you look. I'm a fighter. Okay, I'm a fighter. Today we were doing some bare knuckle stuff, and also like, some conditioning. That's painful. Okay, but after it, you feel better. After it, you feel like you have grown. You've actually done something. Okay, so the condition of the physical world is face the challenge, face yeah, the pressure, and come out on the other side as something stronger. Okay, and the same evolution is going on in your mind and soul. So that's the most powerful mindset that you can take on. Okay, you're not going into magic to not have any problems in your life anymore. Okay, I'm the most powerful magician I know, and I have problems every single day. I fucking fix problems 24/7. That's what the fuck I do. That's what the fuck I do. I fix problems for other people. But let me tell you a little secret. Let me tell you a little secret. I've just been interrupted by a call. And that's a good friend of mine, so I answered right away because I know that person wouldn't interrupt me with some bullshit, okay? There's a good value exchange always with that person, okay? So, but let me tell you, I the last time I turned to a person to solve a problem for me was it's a long fucking time ago. In fact, here's what happens. Every single day, and not just strangers, my friends, my allies, everybody comes here to me to have a problem solved. To have a problem solved. Okay? If I would, for some reason, decide to stop to help people, I would have probably 60% more time to do what I said, what I want to do. Okay, maybe do some videos or whatever. Okay, but that's not the type of guy I am because I understand that I have to be of value to the world first. Okay, I have to be of value to the world. Why the fuck are you even listening to me? Why are you listening to me? Because obviously I'm providing value. You're not looking. You're not coming on here to fucking look at me. My fucking bald head that is covered with a baseball cap, right? Or to look at my tattoo and all that stuff. I'm providing value to the world, and I do that every day, and I strive to do that every day. I strive to be of value to other people. Okay, you see, and that's look. Everybody who's walking through this world believing that things should come to them just because they are fucking breathing like 7 billion other people, you're badly mistaken. Just because you're alive, it doesn't entitle you to anything, okay? And guess what? You can't fool yourself. You can't fool yourself. If you want to have genuine self esteem, if you want to have genuine self worth, you got to be of value to other people. Otherwise, your brain is not going to register that as an accomplishment. Okay? So maybe we have a, let's, I don't know who's on here, okay, but I'm sure a few people that listen to me have that flaw in their thinking, you see. You don't deserve anything, okay, unless you have actually worked for it. So the point is this, the only way to develop genuine self-esteem and self-love is to be of value to the world. That's the only way your mind is going to register that you're actually a good person. You're not going to feel good. You're not going to feel good about yourself if the world doesn't benefit from your existence, okay? So that's a tip that I would give you. Okay, mindset number one, quick recap. Mindset number one was understand that we're all facing the same condition here, okay? Our most terrifying moment we're going to have to face all by ourselves. Most people spend their entire lives running from that realization and running from their inner world. They don't understand that we're all alone, all of us. Okay? Now, this is a pretty dark view on life, and I understand that. I agree, but it's the truth. Okay? So, how do you make this existence more pleasurable for yourself and others? You become of value to the world around you. Okay, you help other people and make their lives easier, and this is going to make you feel better. Okay, so be of value to other people, be of value to the world, be somebody other people actually benefit from. Okay, so that you're not just living for yourself. Okay? And this is how you gotta make hell more feel more cozy, if you will. Okay, hell is gonna feel a little bit more pleasurable at that point. Next, don't rely on people. You don't want to fucking rely on people. Develop your occult power to not have to rely on anyone. Okay? You don't want to rely on people. You want to rely on your own power and understanding of the universe. This is why you got this super powerful mind. Okay? Most people just don't use it. You got an extremely powerful mind that can give you what it is that you want, that can bring you the influence, the power that you want. And you won't have to rely on other people anymore. The only thing that you will rely on is your understanding and connection to spirit, which is the only real thing there is. See, in other live streams, I was talking about truth and how it cannot be destroyed. Truth is eternal, temporary. Everything else is temporary, okay? So you should look for the things that are eternal, indestructible. And when you rely on those and when you align yourself with those things, you will become indestructible. What are people afraid of? They're afraid of their illusions being destroyed. That's what people suffer from the most, a paranoia and a fear that the lies that they bought into will be destroyed. You see that? I mean, I get a lot of people uh, with requests for love spells, for instance. Okay? Let's say they were in a relationship and they the relationship ended and now they want it back. But what's so bad about a relationship ending? What is that? What is that? One of the people in the relationship put so much value on the opinion of the other person that that it just destroyed their entire world if that other person disappeared. You don't want to be in that position. You don't want to be in that position. You have to be fucking powerful. And this is also, by the way, the recipe to keep the relationship going. So develop power, man. Develop a connection to source, which is the only real thing there is. And from there, you will be serene. You're not constantly going to be blissful and happy. Yes, things are going to work out in your favor. See, I'm telling you, and this is actually what I have to tell people close to me all the time. I have to tell them because people forget. People forget, even people who know what I do, even people who like watch my videos and then have personal interactions with me, and then they forget that I'm not a person. I'm not a person. Okay? I'm way more than that. I control the invisible. Okay? Which is quite a phenomenal feat. So people live in their fucking concepts that they've created. Yeah, it's gonna work out like this, it's gonna work out like this. No. And I tell them, no, it's gonna work out like this. So how do you know? You know, just watch, just watch. And they run in fucking circles, run left and right, and then do this and that and this and that, and boom. At the end of the day, what I wanted happens. They're like, how did you know? Man, I told you. I fucking told you. I know, okay? I have a very high level of understanding of the universe. Besides that, I'm aligned with eternal, immortal intelligences that control what will happen. They control the physical world, but because they live at a higher level. Okay? And they're telling me, they're letting me know in all kinds of ways. So this is the kind of power that you want. You know, this is what you're going for. How do you develop it? By connecting to source. And the illusions about yourself that you have to be removed in the process. Okay? That's painful. That's painful to do. But if you're willing to go on this journey and go into it with this mindset, you're gonna succeed. Besides that, man, you need fucking discipline. You need fucking discipline. People want to learn magic and then they're not magician level 57 after a year, and they're like, so, never mind a year. And people after 2 months, this is too heavy, this is too much, I can't do that shit. Well, you're not gonna get it. Do you understand what you're fucking trying to do? You're trying to understand, or you're trying to reshape physical reality through your mind and your connection to spirits and energies. You know? So that's quite phenomenal. You know, what do you expect that to do? Like any martial art takes years to master. Any fucking anything worthwhile takes fucking energy, focus, continuous vision, and continuous action. That's what it will take to get you there. Okay, people don't have the discipline. That's another thing. You're too weak-willed. A lot of you. A lot of people. You know. I mean, if the shoe fits, okay, take it personal. If the shoe fits, and man, what else? You gotta have a mindset that is unbreakable. unbreakable. No matter, it doesn't fucking matter if it's painful. That's not even a factor. That thing is not even a factor in my mind. Seriously, when it comes to like doing this stuff, that's not even a factor. Oh, this is going to be hard. Oh man, this ritual is going to be intense. Blah, blah. Or oh, this is scary. That's not even a fucking factor. How to fix a weak will? Well, you're not clear about your motivations. Okay, you have to tap into your survival instincts. Let me uh, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. An animal in a zoo is constantly being fed, right? Why do they have to constantly? Why do they constantly feed the lion or any animal? Why do they do that? It would be way cheaper to let them go hungry from time to time. Because they don't want them to have their instincts kick in. Okay, they don't want them to have their instincts kick in. So the instincts are extremely powerful things. Okay, I'm sure you heard stories of let's say a mother saving her child. You know, getting the child's trapped in a car that has been in an accident, and the mother is out and she wants to save her baby or her child. This woman will develop strength that is way beyond any man. Okay, boom, she fucking rips the fucking car open and gets her child out. Okay, what kicked in was her instinct. Okay, so you have an instinct like that. Everybody does. Okay, but the problem is your instincts are being numbed constantly. You're in a society that is designed to numb your fucking senses. Okay, fucking give you fucking sugar highs. Fucking gives you McDonald's. Gives you convenience, 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 convenience. And you know what's the funny thing? People are not even happier in societies like that. People are not even happy. Okay, because what you're inhabiting here in your fucking mind is a problem-solving machine. So if you give it convenience in your daily life, okay, so food is provided, you know, like you live in relative safety, everything is being taken care of, fucking insurance, blah, 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 all of that stuff, okay, your mind will still find a way to create problems for you, okay, and this is why you're suffering, okay, for sure. So the trick is to find such big goals, and this is what I was talking about on, I think, the last live stream. You have to fucking have such big goals that it's almost impossible, not completely impossible, but it's almost impossible to achieve them. And this will give your mind something to fucking work on. And this is what you actually want. You want a fucking big vision, okay? You don't want to be the fucking whatever person that lives in a gated community where everything is taken care of, and then they're living on their, you know, on their fucking nest egg or whatever. That's you think that's like they're living in fucking hell. They're living in fucking hell. Okay, and it's not because of the money. Okay, it's not because rich people are not happy. No, trust me, poor people are just as unhappy. But it's how people deal with their fucking machinery. You got to give it fucking problems to solve. And most people just trying to avoid the challenges in their lives, okay? Trying to avoid things. Avoidance, avoidance, avoidance. Because discomfort is so horrible, right? So, look, I'm telling you what's going through my mind. I'm giving you pieces of my mindset, if you will. This is what made me so powerful, okay? Part of it, okay? I'm giving you pieces of it. And don't you feel more powerful right now? Don't you feel a little bit less fearful? In fact, feeling fearless, and you're actually kind of looking forward to the next challenge to come into your life, and you know that you're gonna fucking kick ass and you're fucking gonna overcome it like it's nothing. You're just gonna shake it off, and every fucker that comes across you and tries to mess with you is gonna fucking get it. You see? So this is it. You need to think in a powerful way. That's where it all starts. You need to fucking think like a powerful person, okay? Think powerfully. And what I just gave you is one of the most powerful mindsets that you can have. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is how you become a powerful magician and a powerful person in general. You want to generate power, you want to be a person. And coming back to the beginning, where my definition was to hold your frame in the midst of a storm. That's essentially it. Okay, that's power. You got to be able to deal with life and whatever the universe gives you in an unflinching manner. And for that, you need to become a little bit less fearful. For that, you need to become a little bit more willing to go through pain. For that, you got to become a little bit more brave. You got to develop fucking heart. You got to become a fucking warrior. And when I say warrior, no, it's not just men, okay? Because a lot of men out there are bitches too, okay? 100%. That has nothing to do with gender at all. You got to be a brave soul, okay? You got to be brave. You face life, you face the world with your heads up. I mean, and that's it. What's next? That's what you do. And this is how you're supposed to live your life. You're supposed to have honor. Another thing that people don't understand. What the fuck is honor? What is honor? People don't have honor anymore. Honor is being able to stick with your convictions, okay? And this is what very few people will actually have. And for most people, you can't even divide, depending on what survival strategy they use, you can't even expect that from most people. Honor is dedication. No. Yeah, honor is fucking look, honor is standing for something, man. What do you stand for? Who are you? What is that? Honor and you don't, let's say, look, honor is something that strong people have. What do strong people do? We don't prey on the weak. Why would you prey on the weak? I get this from a lot of occultists on the left hand path. It's like, "Ugh," you know, let's prey on the weak and do this and that. No, that's not powerful. A powerful being seeks out challenges. Okay, willingly accepts challenges. Okay, who's powerful? Musashi, the author of the Book of the Five Rings. If you want to have a powerful mindset, study Musashi's life. A fucking beast of a man. You know, and you know what this guy was saying in his while he was alive? There are no real men out there anymore. That was the 15th century or 16th century, I think the 17th century. It was like, men used to be tough. These days there are only bitches around. Like, I mean, I'm paraphrasing. Obviously, he wasn't using the word bitch, but that's basically what he was saying. Yeah. So be strong men, be strong women. Women, follow the lead of your strong men, okay? And everything's gonna be fine. Okay, and all of you independent ladies, I don't need a man. Yeah, fine. You're gonna be miserable. It's cool. Okay, be miserable by yourself. All right. Find a strong man and follow his lead. God damn it. What's so terrible? There's nothing terrible about that. That's when you will feel the most safe. That's when you will feel the most powerful. Okay, you're supposed to make your man more powerful. You're supposed to give him backup. You're king. Okay, you want to be a queen. You look for a king. Can't be a queen by yourself. A king. I'm not gonna go into that. Fuck that. So be strong. God damn it. Be fucking strong. You know. Be a little bit old fashioned. Okay. How about you have some fucking convictions? How about you have some beliefs that you actually stand for? How about you have a powerful mindset? How about you actually look for power and don't apologize for it? How about being fucking strong, man? There's shortage of strong men. I'm glad I have mine. Okay, nice. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. But you know what I also know? That secretly, you're kind of like trying to see how weak he can get. Because, no. Just be strong. And look for your connection to spirit. That's it. Because that's the greatest strength that you can ever have. And my phone is about to die. I gotta wrap it up now. And in fact, I don't give a fuck if you approve of this message. Okay, it's just the truth, and the truth cannot be destroyed. So You can fight it, you can deny it, but you can't destroy it, okay? Be well, peace.